Of my vocation, especially through my family. I like to say that my family is spiritually spoiled. My mom would take us to daily mass. We'd pray the family rosary together. We would read the lives of the saints, and while my friends were watching like the Disney movies, I was watching St. Francis and St. Bernardette and just loving them and getting to know them, and found them to be my courage. And as I grew up, my faith also matured in the fact that through daily mass and through prayer, I really encountered Jesus Christ as a person. And I think that is when I realized that I may be called to something different than human marriage. And that's my sister Catherine Marie. She entered the convent when I was in 8th grade. And so for the first time, that really hit home for me, the possibility of a religious vocation. Because my friends would kind of tease me when they found out she was entering, then they'd say, "You're going to be a nun too." And I really thought, no way, I could never do that. But when I went and visited them, I saw something in these women who were in their 20s and 30s, about 25 women in this one room, just exuberating the deepest, truest joy that I'd ever seen. And so that was in 8th grade, and I thought, without saying it out loud, this is something I want. That joy, I think that's meant for me. And so that was really the beginning of the pursuit of finding out what Christ was really calling me to. Another essential part of my vocation is a prayer that I would pray every day. And that was simply this: Lord, help me to live my vocation to the fullest today. Because I knew that if I lived my vocation as a daughter, as a sister, and as a friend, then ultimately I would one day live my vocation as a bride and a mother in the way God was calling me to. And that would come a lot easier if I was being faithful day by day. So long story short, I went off to college after I graduated from high school, because although the sense that God really was calling me to be his bride had really deepened, I didn't really know an order that I was really attracted to at the time. So I went to college, and during that year I was very happy. It was one of the best years of my life, but there was something that was unsatisfied. Even when I was at college, I knew I could not wait 4 years and finish that degree. I felt like the Lord was calling me to go now and be his now. So I went and visited the Sisters of St. Francis of the Martyr St. George in Alton, Illinois on a fall break with one of my sisters. And on my way there, I already felt like I was heading home. It was just comfortable. And when I was there, I got to know all the sisters and watch them in action and seeing them pray. And it was, for me, it was like walking into my own home and being with my own sisters. I felt like I could be myself. And I remember writing in one of my prayers to the Lord that I could see myself one day being the person that I was created to be in this community. So in adoration before the Blessed Sacrament, the peace and the knowledge that this is where God is calling me to be was really affirmed. And so it was a little scary, because I couldn't say 100% sure this is it, but I felt the Lord saying, dive in and trust me, I will be there for you. And so it was in faith that I jumped into his arms, and here I am today to praise God and say that I am totally his and very happy to be.